More than a game, don't play with my name. You come with your goons, I'm bringing my game. All of that talking just sound like a show. I'm just letting you know that I'm not entertained. You hear the crowd, they screaming my name. I got the stadium going insane. Done with the talking, it ain't no discussion. You started, I finished, put me in the game. Put me in the game. Yeah, put me in the game. All of that talking just sound like a show. I'm just letting you know that I'm not entertained. Hey coach, put me in the game.
And off we go from Denver. Fielded just outside the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Here's Walker to start the drive. And right away. They're going to stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. You don't see that a ton, do you? With a cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball is moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
Now Jones. Open man here is Conklin. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Throwing Jones. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Jalen Smith in there to get him. It's a loss of 5.
He only gave them an instant to react. It was a classic case of if you blink. You missed him. Off of the line and to the quarterback in just a couple of seconds. Running back only had a moment to react and attempt to throw a block.
After the sack on first down, Jones. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
This one goes underneath to Walker, and he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 34-yard line. Broncos on the move here a bit. Nice plays in succession back-to-back. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 34. Back to throw. Jones. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. On second down, it's Walker. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
I think sometimes when you're trying to get after the quarterback, maybe it's better to be lucky than great. Because I think on that one, he's just trying to get upfield and rush the passer. Instead, the tackle for the loss landed right in his lap.
And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Butker's kick here is good. And the Broncos, the first to grace the scoreboard. It's 3-zip. Well, all offseason, probably a lot of thought goes into that first drive of week 1. They didn't get the touchdown, but at least they got something.
And what I like about it is that they didn't overthink it, because you're exactly right. A lot goes into the offseason, the preseason, to get to that first drive of the regular season. They went right downfield, mission accomplished, points on the board.
They'll start on the ground with Kelly. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. 2nd down, Willis looks to throw here. And he fires one incomplete.
Nice job there forcing that incompletion. This is going to be a fun battle throughout this game, watching him try to take away that area of the field.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Willis hits the turf, sliding down and picking up the first. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
Certainly not a positive sign if you're the D coordinator and you see your guys give up that space so early in the game. 3rd down, that's when the clamps are supposed to come out, but his ability to create things with his legs makes things difficult.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. To the air on 1st down, here's Willis. Open man left side, it's the tight end Tunyon. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though... was complete.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 30-yard line. They run up the gut with Kelly, and he... can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. 2nd down throw coming by Willis. Over the middle, complete. That's Kelly. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it with Kelly. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a 1st down. A first red zone opportunity the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10. They'll keep it in the hands of Kelly. And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13. On 2nd down and 4. Willis. And it's a fumble. It's picked up by the Broncos. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They'll take over deep in their own end after the fumble recovery as they start 1st and 10. Jones throw caught here by Metcalf. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Jones on 1st down. Pass complete. George Pickens with it. From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4. Looking to throw. Jones throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the 1st down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Back to throw again. Able to find his man. It's Pickens. And he will have a Broncos 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 49-yard line. Again, he'll drop to throw. That's into the hands of Donovan Peoples-Jones. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it's 2nd down. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jones. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
They'll look to throw again. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Jerry Hughes coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. He'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They fumbled the last time they had the football. Fortunate that it only led to a field goal. 3-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. The shotgun snap to Willis. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Willis slides safely, and he picks up the 1st down. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down. The give up the middle to Kelly. Oh, able to avoid him. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 23 yards on the pickup there and a 1st. One thing that's great about watching him run, Charles, he doesn't hesitate. He got to the left side of his O-line and just went.
So there's 2 ways to look at that. One, just absolutely unconcerned, just takes off and goes. But more the latter, I think, which is he has absolute confidence in the guys in front of him, the guys doing the blocking for him. He just takes it and goes with abandon.
They'll go again with Kelly. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
Well, that was not what you would call straight line pursuit for a middle linebacker to make this play. He's got to work his way through the clutter to get to the ball carrier on the outside, and he does exactly that. That's called avoiding the trash.
Steps away to his left. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th.
Like any team playing, they're looking for touchdowns to try and help their cause. But in this case, he does get them a little closer at least if they think a field goal turns out to be the better call here.
They'll try it now with Mostert. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Raheem Mostert, his first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bills' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Gano the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And able to get this out to the 25. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Up the middle, here's Walker. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Back to throw. Jones. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Operating from the gun, Jones. And he'll just get rid of it.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jones. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And they're going to get this up to midfield. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Walker now on 1st and 10. And he's going to get this one down to the 45. The tackle goes there to Linval Joseph.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
And he's got a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bills' 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Straight ahead, Walker. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. The 22 is the line to gain here on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Jones. And this is caught, but I don't think he stayed in bounds. No, he didn't. It's incomplete. The throw took him past the boundary, and it's 4th. Butker's kick here is good. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. So the margin shrinks a bit as back-to-back drives here for him, and with field goals.
Yeah, we know no one's turning down 3, especially in the first half, but you've got to finish these drives in the end zone. That's got to be a priority. Nice to have a reliable kicker, but outside of his agent, you know you'd rather him kick 1-pointers instead of 3-pointers.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's over 40 yards here in the second quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable, and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals. Shotgun snap to Willis. And that'll be incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way. He should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion. Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they had incompletions on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down, it's Willis. A throw complete to the tight end, Tunyon. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They go play action with Willis. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point try good by Gano. And the lead is up to 8. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Denver's offense now set to go. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Catch is made by Metcalf. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Here's Jones on 1st and 10. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
Well, that's a defensive coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Jones. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. On 3rd down, here's Walker. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. The Broncos send out their punter now as he'll punt it away for the second time. Here's Hardman to return. So just a 3-yard return following a punt of 45. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. 35 seconds, all that remains in the first half as they come up on 1st down. 1st and 10, Willis. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Amani Oruwariye. Jones now throwing on 1st down. Got an open man. It's Pickens. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Now Harrison Butker for the field goal try. From the right hash, it's a 35-yard attempt. Butker's kick here is good, and that'll get the lead down to 5. So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they have the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Kelly. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. So we've reached half. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the 3rd. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the 2nd half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Out come the Bills now as they'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this 2nd half?
I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, Kelly. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 70 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Again, it's Kelly. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Again, this is Kelly. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. They're going to hurry back to the line now. On 3rd down, it's Willis. Escaping the pressure right. Willis hits the turf, sliding down and picking up the first. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down. Now they'll look to Willis to pass it here. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. Throwing again on 2nd down. Willis, quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 27.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Over the middle, complete. It's Kelly. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. Well, getting close to the end zone, and you know that rookie wants the ball back. He's looking for his first career touchdown.
He certainly is, and you just wonder with the coaching staff, is it trust in him this early? Are they trying to get him going, give him confidence early?
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Raheem Mostert, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Bills take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Gano the extra point, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
Now Jones on first down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. To throw again on second down. Jones. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And he is going to score. It's a pick six and a Bills touchdown. Well, if there was any thought that this thing might turn around for this offense in the second half, I think those thoughts pretty well dashed after that interception return there.
It just has not been a good outing for this unit whatsoever. There's no other way to say it. They've been overmatched, haven't performed to the level that they've needed, and that throw there is just going to contribute to this game getting out of hand.
No run back here for Reed, so this will come out to the 25. And Denver getting set to take the field. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Tyler Conklin, 75 yards. And the Broncos are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point by Butker is on target. And they're able to cut this deficit down to 12. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. They'll hand it off to Kelly. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he is going to have a Bills 1st down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3.
And that's why you spend a 1st-round draft pick on a running back. Not for just the fancy runs, but these dirty, gritty 3rd and 1s, 3rd and 2s. That's why you draft him.
To the air on 1st down, here's Willis. And he whips that one incomplete there. 2nd and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener. Kelly tries the right side. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the 1st. Now Willis to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. He's got the 1st down and more. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Hey, they made no bones about it. They wanted to throw this rookie right into the fire, see what he could do. He shows what he can do there.
And you have to really put the time and effort in because playing a receiver in the NFL is a difficult task. And for a rookie, all that you have to learn to get on the same page with your quarterback, that's excellent coaching. And how about how he's picked things up?
Picking things up in a big way with a big play in his NFL debut. This will be caught at about the 6. They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a 3rd and goal situation. Kelly to try to punch it in. Yeah, boy, a good surge defensively. It'll depend on the mark, but I'm not sure he got there. Only a yard there, so it brings up 4th and goal. Welcome back now to Denver. It's the Bills with a lead and the football here to begin the fourth quarter. Here's Kelly on fourth down, and he didn't get there. Knocked backwards to the 2-yard line. On fourth and goal, Kelly stopped up, and the Bronco defense comes up big. They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. Trying to escape the shadow of their goalpost. That helped. 10 yards, first down. Back to Walker on first down. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. And the trend continues here in the fourth like it was in the first, second, and third. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. The 30, 10, and all the way home for a Broncos score. DK Metcalf, 85 yards. And the Broncos have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Extra point by Butker is on target. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Taking it about the 1. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. This game is really flipped on its head. 2 unanswered touchdowns by the other side, and now they take over here with just a very slim one-score lead.
And we've seen this how many times now? Teams get a big lead, they go into coast mode, and all of a sudden they're scrambling and battling for a win down the stretch. They've got to put something together right here, otherwise they're in danger of doing the old snatching defeat from the jaws of victory.
2 yards, good enough for a first. Willis looking to throw on first down. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first. They run up the gut with Kelly. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. And he gets it down to the 32. 106 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in the season opener. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. There's some good games around the league here early in week 1, and this one's shaping up to be as good as any of them as we come up on a 1st and 10. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. As we get late in this one, is altitude a factor for a visiting team in Denver? Is that something that's overplayed?
No, it's real, and I know a lot of the visiting teams like to downplay it because they don't want to get into the heads of their players, but you can't avoid it. As soon as you get to the locker room, you get to the stadium, they always post it in there. Welcome to Denver. Altitude 5,280 feet. The air is rare.
And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3. They'll run with a fullback, Juszczyk. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. Kelly will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. But that's certainly an important touchdown there. It makes this a 2-score game.
But as we've seen, no lead is safe in this one with the way these two offenses have lit up the scoreboard. I would imagine that on their sidelines, they're both yelling at their defenses, hey, you want to get involved here? One big play from you, that could win the game for us.
Here's the Bills kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
So much about defending the pass is being able to be right there at the moment the ball gets to the receiver, and he was right in his hip pocket, helping force that incompletion.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Jones, and that is incomplete.
So many offenses want to include their running backs into their passing offense and be able to swing the ball out or check it down to them. But sometimes those guys are just not as comfortable catching the ball as they are running it.
Jones on 3rd down. And Walker has it. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Denver has a first down on the 15-yard play. And in a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified. Big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token press. Make sure you get up there and make them eat up some time. Make it a little bit of resistance so they can't just run it right down your throat.
And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. And they'll try to squeeze in one more play here before the 2-minute warning. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. A quick target here, complete to Metcalf. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. On 1st down, Jones. His pass caught at the 4. And the Broncos are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. And that is caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Jones. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. And it's caught. They do get 8 out of the pitch and catch. However, it's 4th down. Desperation time now. Here's Jones. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Butker now to add the extra point. And this is back to a 5-point game. So that one a long 11-play drive. So with just over a minute to play, this becomes a make or break onside kick. And the Bills are going to recover. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
They'll keep it in the hands of Kelly. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. So they come up on 2nd down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. The Broncos going dime. 2 extra defensive backs for 3rd down.
Playing pass all the way.
And they will take a knee here. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to put him a touchdown and a 2-point conversion up. And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through, and that'll push the lead up to 8. Now, from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
Well, they had one final chance here on the kick return, but no chance on the other side that they were